Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Takes a three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Larson. Shoots the three. The shot off that time. Lets it go from deep. Here's Vucevic. Comes up empty down low. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Larson, no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint. Up and in on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Simonovic. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. To the middle. Here's Klintman. Here's Larson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. There's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. This one for three. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Down low. Lets it go with a three. Inside. Second shot opportunity. Let's go. Down low. It's stolen. Tries a three. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Six to shoot. He takes it in. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate. because he's destroying his teammates.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Basket good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Clinton. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time. 10 points separating the teams.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
To the paint. That one's good. Simonovic.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Drives to the hoop.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
The layup missed. Sinks that one from the post.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well. If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Simonovic. The three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Vucevic with the rebound.
Man, he looks spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest.
They set the pick for the three. And a missed layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. They lead by 13. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Out to the wing. And the home team has possession. They trail by 11. It's tipped. Here's Jovanovic. And that one, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. To the left wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Fires from deep. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Larson. No scoring in this one.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's the 3. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
To the inside. And here we go. Here's Anderson. Finished off the break.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Over to the left wing. Nikolic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Going inside. Picked off in midair. And they're pushing it up. Misses in close.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Dublovic. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Larson. No good on the 3.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
To the wing right side. Wide open look. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Stolen. And they're moving it up. Here's Jovanovic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 11 points in the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
To the right side. Here's Larson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Takes it inside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
With the drive. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. He can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Anderson. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Vucevic. Down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Pass to Larson. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Vucevic. One-on-one here. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 16.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Larson. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The three. That shot off the mark. No good on the last second attempt there. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The tray. No good on that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Shot clock at 6. Leaner from distance. The shot comes out.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Inside. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Klintman. It's Zimanovic with the rebound. And they're on the break. Here's Vucevic. Nails the baby hook. Vucevic has got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. There's the screen, and there's the drive. Jacks up a 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Teardrop shot, poke loose. Here's Larson. He has 6. 4 on the clock. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And here's the fast break. The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. Good on both. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 20 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
To the paint. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. It's Zimanovic with the rebound.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And he banks in the layup. Simonovic has got 7 points in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Inside. He's all alone. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
No good from 11 feet. Right wing. Pass to Vucevic. Launches it. And no good that time. To the wing on the left.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
From the arc. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Knocked loose. Clock at 6. Down low. Pushing it up. Here's Dublovic. Can't hit from 12.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nikolic. Can't hit from in close. Stolen away. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on the free throw. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Dublovic. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. There's 1:47 left in the third. There's a screen. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Off on the layup. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Jovanovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out to the right wing. Here's Larson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the middle. Nikolic. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Inside. To end the run. The shot, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
They set the pick to the inside.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Three-pointer on the way. It's good from long range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Takes the three. That one's not going to go. Out left to the wing. They set the screen. Pass to Klintman. Five to shoot. The kick out to Anderson. He tries for three. That shot no good. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
To the paint. Another shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Dublovic. Ball's knocked loose. 3-on-3. Here's Anderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Off the mark, and the drought continues. They're running. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Substitution on the
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Down low. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. The jump hook. Here's Jovanovic. Banked in off the glass.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. No one near him. And he connects with the jumper.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. No good that time. Pass to Larson. And a miss there on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Nikolic lays it up off the glass.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Larson. Inside. They need this one. Misses the layup. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And that one misses. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
To the inside. Anderson outside. To the left side wing. Pass to Larson.
Substitution for the away team.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .130 left in the fourth quarter. And here they come to stop the drought. And it's good on the layup. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
So we can't get either to fall. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
It doesn't go for him. Pass to Simonovic. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Chalk up 2 there.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Into the lane. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Misses the layup. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Down low. Cuts off the pass. Here's Anderson. No good with the wing jumper. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.